When my grandfather asked me to choose one of the Johnson brothers for marriage, I chose Ethan, Caleb's older brother. Everyone knew I had been Caleb's shadow since childhood. I once made myself deathly ill, begging to marry him. But on our wedding day, he ran off with Lily, the girl my family had supported for years, declaring he'd marry no one but her. I stood there in the wedding dress I had dreamed of, utterly humiliated. That's when I realized he had only accepted the engagement to publicly disgrace me. After being reborn, I avoided him at every turn. Then Ethan kissed me, and suddenly, the man who once ignored me started losing control. While preparing for my new wedding, I ran into Caleb at the mall. He walked over, clearly annoyed. "Arya, when will you give it a rest? Why follow me everywhere? You forced the elders to tie us together. Are you satisfied now?" I stayed calm. "I'm not following you. I'm here preparing for my wedding." He grabbed my wrist, his tone sharp. "Aren't you just stalking me?" I pulled away. "I didn't expect to see you." His friend joked. "Caleb, she's already picking out wedding things. Marrying her is pretty convenient." Caleb glared. "Arya, just because our families arranged this marriage, don't think you've won. Even if you get my body, you'll never have my heart." I looked him in the eyes. "Who wants your heart? I'm not marrying you." His expression darkened. "After everything you did to force me, now you're backing out?" His friend nudged him. "She's mad at you, man. Don't be so cold." Caleb softened slightly. "Fine, I'll show up to the wedding. But don't expect me to like you." Suddenly, a sound interrupted us. Lily stood there, stunned, wearing a delicate sundress. Caleb ran to her. "Lily, wait, it's not what you think." She covered her face and ran off. Caleb turned to me. "If Lily's upset, I won't let you off easy." I laughed bitterly. Did I even recognize the boy I once loved? That evening, Caleb brought Lily home with bags of gifts. I was on the couch, watching TV, ignoring them. He approached. "Arya, you saw me carrying everything. Why didn't you help?" "Why would I? None of it's for me. If my fiancé looks desperate for gifts, people will laugh at me." I reminded him calmly. "I'm not your fiancé." But he ignored it. Later, he tossed a box of blueberries at me. "Here, a reward. Don't say I mistreat you." I didn't touch them. Accepting them would make me feel like a stray begging for scraps. "You seem comfortable in my house," I said coldly. "Aren't you a guest?" He flushed with anger. In the same room, he pressed Lily to the wall and kissed her. "If anything upsets you, tell me. Don't let it affect your health." "I know. Caleb always treats me best," she replied sweetly. I turned off the TV and walked away, taking the longer path to avoid them. As I climbed the stairs, Caleb suddenly looked up, realizing I was there. He pushed Lily away. She didn't notice and looked at me smugly like she'd won. Back in my room, a message came from Lily. "Sister, even if Caleb promised you a wedding, the title of Mrs. Johnson will only ever be mine. Whatever happened last time will happen again. You can't beat me." My heart skipped a beat. So I wasn't the only one who had been reborn. In my past life, I thought Caleb had accepted me out of love. But at the wedding, in front of everyone, he held Lily's hand and announced he'd never marry me. That Lily was the only one he loved. I was left in my wedding dress, completely humiliated. Everyone knew how much I adored him. I had begged, shamed myself, and my parents just to be with him. In the end, I died from illness, alone and broken. After being reborn, I gave up on Caleb and chose Ethan. To my surprise, our engagement went smoothly. No one objected. Even my grandfather asked, "Are you sure you want to marry Ethan?" I nodded. Even if he had flaws, I'd rather have a peaceful life than one filled with pain. The next day, I went to the jeweler to pick up our wedding rings, ones I had designed myself.